The British Parliament formally enacted the Charter as a part of the Canadian Act 1982 at the request of the Parliament of Canada. The result of the efforts of the government of the Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms is the foundations for everything in the Canadian society. There are 7 rights and freedoms, and they are:
Democratic rights. The democratic rights are the rights to political and social equality for all. For example, the right for citizens to vote for the House of Commons and Provincial Legislative Assembly, and the right to elections at least every 5 years. Fundamental rights. The fundamental freedoms apply to everyone in Canada. These freedoms can be held against actions of all levels of government and are enforceable by all courts. The fundamental freedoms are freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of thought, freedom of belief, freedom of peaceful assembly, and freedom of association.
Mobility rights. The mobility rights include the right for every Canadian citizen to enter, remain in, and leave Canada. Citizens who have the status of a permanent resident of Canada has the right to move and take up residence in any province with certain limitations. Legal rights. Legal rights are: everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of the person and the right not to be deprived. Therefore, with the principles of fundamental justice. This includes such things as the right to fair, reasonable, prompt, public trial by an impartial court.
Every individual is equal before and under the law and has the right to the equal protection and equal benefit to the law without discrimination. Official language rights. English and French are the official languages of Canada, and equality of status, equal rights, privileges as to their use in all institutions of the Parliament and Government of Canada. Minority language education rights. People have the right to be educated in one of Canada's official languages. In Section 23, it speaks about the right of English or French-speaking minority in a province or territory to have the children's education. As a Canadian citizen, my rights aren't discriminated against because of the Charter of Rights and Freedom.